Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me again, Insane Gorilla, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another part of What If Deku Was a Robot slash Transformer. Now, just a quick mental note. I am currently trying to sort things out of getting myself a new mic. Because reason is because I'm using a headset. My headset stuff is kind of breaking apart. I have had it for like literally a few years now, so it's kind of breaking. So I apologise if you're picking up a lot of static and noise. I don't really know if you can hear it or not, so I do apologise if you do. But anyway, let's get on with the story. When we last left off, the SW unit, as we know as Deku, was looking over a city full of lights, and this city is called Iacon. Original, I know, sort of ripping off Transformers here, but hey. As he stands there with this other bot, a female Soundwave, to be precise, as well. She continues to explain what is going on. Well, and this is what she says. As I have said, the city barely has any crime going on. The only crime that goes on are when other bots decide to break the law. They get sent either to jail or for very heinous crimes like murder, they get sent to the, Kaon fighting arenas. Fighting pits. Or as we most commonly know it as the arena. Once we've done visiting the council, you may want to go there to see what the pits are all about. Just to really give you a bit of a kick of saying, we take crime very seriously. If you want to get free, you have to earn it. As SW would just say, so you just throw your prisoners into an arena and the strongest come out. With Soundwave saying, well, pretty much, yeah. We've also got hatchlings, which are baby transformers. We've also got baby robots as well, for the mini-cons as we call them. The mini-cons can do a lot more things than us taller ones. Yes, well, I can change my height from being the same height as you, almost, to being small to fit through a human door. Also, like you. And the mini-cons can do just the same. I personally don't have any mini-cons because I don't like them. I prefer to work on my own, but if I have to work with others, I will do. Just like with the operation to, be sneaky. Now it's all sound waves idea. Mine was just send a bunch there, cause a lot of problems, test how long time the human military will react, then immediately get lost. Sure, some bots would be lost, but it would have been worth it. Anyway, we're approaching the council now. And one thing, the council is extremely paranoid when it comes to new bots like you coming up out of the blue. This does happen occasionally, but not too much. As they walk inside, as they hear this. The council member, you've got to be serious on this. We can't just let this new thing just walk around in our city. Send it to Iacon. Not Iacon. Send it to Kaon, where the arenas will test its mettle. But if we do that, we will lose valuable intel on our enemy. My brothers and sisters, please, calm down. We can ask our new bot here. Step forward into the light. As they do stop what they were speaking of, as they look directly at the SW unit. As he was step towards the light, as he would stand there, weapons all out, well, weapons away, with his sword on his back. As one of the councillors would just say, "Guards, remove this filth from our presence. We did not request an audience." As one of his council members would say, "Wrong. We all asked for his appearance today to judge him. You weren't here. Anyway, where's Blitzkrieg?" As well, a jet would fly through the roof as he'd make a landing on one of the stands. "My apologies, councillors. It took me a while to get here. Seeker City had a bit of a mishap. Starscream's at it again." With the councillors just saying, "Oh, great." With the main council member, the head councillor, saying, "Blitzkrieg, do you mind telling us why you have brought this new bot here before the council?" "As you wish, councillor. This new bot here is of extreme importance. It's lasted several times against the so-called division that was created to hunt us down. Not only that, it seems to be very, unstable or stable, but just, I can't put my finger on it. But by the old spark, we need to have a heavy hitter on our side." As one of the councillors would speak up, "Blitzkrieg, are you saying we should anoint this new bot into our military ranks? Have you lost your mind?" "Councillor, if you'd let me explain." "I do not want to hear it, Blitzkrieg. What you're suggesting is complete and utter madness. I will not stand by and listen to you yammer on about this new bot that clearly does not know his place in our society yet. And not only, I'm gonna tell you this once, councillor. Shut up, for the love of the Allspark, before I rip it out. Before I rip your own spark out." "How dare you?" As well, there's a gunshot. As well, the SW unit just fires up in the air as everybody looks at him. A few hours later, he gets sent to Kaon with Blitzkrieg. "Seriously? Shooting up in the air? Do you really think that was a wise idea? I'm a council member, and that was extremely disrespectful." With the SW unit saying, "So what? All the council seems to be doing is bickering. I could easily kill them all if you want. They seem weak. I'll watch what you say, brother. I would watch it severely. I would severely watch it. You ain't on Earth. You are on Cybertron, our home. be honored that we don't melt you down to scrap. But I'm taking you towards the Kaon fighting pits, or as everybody calls it, the arenas. Really, it's just a blood sport for everybody to enjoy. I despise it. Criminals should be sent to jail to serve their time, not sent to the arena to gain honor and go back out and commit more crime. Don't you agree? I do not know your planet's rules, so I do not agree, considering I don't know them. Ugh. I'm sending you over our rules. As Deku would get the rules, as he would read through them. Now I get the rules. No stealing, no killing in public, well, no killing in general, unless it's in the arena. Interesting. As well, Blitzkrieg would just say, hold up. As well, a bus would drive past with windows showing, well, small, small hatchlings that were recently hatched. Hideki would just look at them saying, what were they? As Blitzkrieg would say, hatchlings. Hatchlings. Recent by the looks of it. Can't be more than a few weeks old. Do hatchlings get birthed here all the time? Every 50 years. 50 years? That's a long time, don't you think? What if there's a huge war and the war comes here and you're losing? We can't rush the hatching process. That's the one rule on the planet. Never rush the hatchling. Never rush the hatchlings to be born. Because it doesn't work out that well. Anyway, we're here. As they would, well, enter through a door into the arena. Several cons looking at, well, Blitzkrieg, saluting him, saying, good afternoon, Counselor. As he would salute back to them, saying, good afternoon, soldiers. As, well, they would follow him. As they would all see the arena. With everybody cheering as Deku would look down into the ring, saying, who's that guy? As Blitzkrieg looks down to see a guy using his hand as a mace. Or as a flail. As he would say, that's Megatronus. A glorified fighter. As Megatronus would sort of raise his hands in the air, both of his hands in the air, saying, yes! With him sort of being praised by all the crowd. With him sort of laughing, saying, am I not your favourite champion? With everybody sort of screaming out his name, Megatronus, Megatronus, Megatronus. Deku just saying, let's see how he likes a new challenger then. Before Blitzkrieg could say anything, he jumps down into the pits. As he says, wait! Well, a thud could be heard as everybody goes quiet. With Megatronus actually looking over and saying, who are you? Are you here to challenge me? Come then! As we all know him to be, as Megatron makes his arm into a flail yet again, with a few spikes on it, as he'd say, first thing, brave warrior, brave Cybertronian, Tell me your name. My name? Yes, it is. Well, it's an honorary thing for me. I prefer to know people's names before I beat them. Or before I kill them. I don't have a name. What? You don't have one? But by beating you, I'll most probably earn one. I got 1,000 years more of experience than you. As Deku would pull up a gun and shoot him. Smack in the arm. As he would sort of say, fine. As Megatronus would put his arm back together, as he would bring out his own hyper cannon and shoot back. With Deku rolling out the way, avoiding it. As he would run at Megatronus, firing away. With well, I'm going to call him Megatron, because hey, for saying Megatronus. Yeah. With Megatron, well, running at him, changing his arm back into his flail, as he would swing it towards him. As Deku would see it coming, he would actually send his, well, de-transform his art, well, his gun, as he'd pull out his sword and, well, grab hold of Megatron's flail. As he would swing down with his sword towards Megatron's head, with Megatron actually grabbing his arm with his free hand as they would begin a little tug of war. With Megatron smashing Deku onto the floor, then dragging him along after getting the upper hand, then throwing him towards the edge of the arena, with Deku throwing his sword behind his legs as it hits the ground, as he would slide towards the very blade itself, as he would stop at the blade as it would tip itself upright. As Megatron would charge at him, swinging his flail, but Deku would then grab his flail and throw him out of the arena, only to run after him. With Megatron crashing into the outer shell of the arena, with Deku charging and tackling him to the ground, wailing on, then starting to wail on his face. With him saying, "How is this possible? This shouldn't be. I am Megatronus. I am a..." As he gets punched once again in the face. As then he grabs Deku's arms, as he would then move his leg straight up to his chest, as he would say, "Get off!" As he would launch him then. As Megatron would get back up on his feet, as he would just say, "I am Megatronus, a glorious Kaon fighter or gladiator. How can you outshine me?" As he would sort of growl as he would run. With Deku just saying a few seconds after being up in the air, crashing down, he would pull his sword back out from his back, as he would say, "I don't know, perhaps because you're so weak." As he would swing down, skimming Megatron's face, but, well, not skimming it, catching Megatron's face and hitting him in one of the eyes, causing him to reel backwards in pain, as Deku pulls out one of his eyes. Well, his left eye. As Megatron would scream in agonizing pain, as he would then go into a rage, as he would tackle Deku off of the road, which is where they actually landed. With, well, the authorities being alerted that two gladiators are going at it, and it's got well out of hand. As they also get the reports that they fell off a bridge and have gone down into the lower levels, with them crashing into a warehouse. As Deku would just say, "It's just you and me, Megatronus." As Megatron would just say, "No, it's just me, boy. But you have my respect. No one has ever been able to put me through my paces like this. But it's time I finish this." As he would turn both of his arms into flails, as he would start spinning them, as he would say, "Any last words before I rip the spark right out of you?" As Deku would just say, "None that a weakling like you would want to hear." This enraging Megatron even further as he would charge at him, and Deku doing the same. As well, the police turn up as they would bust down or open up the door as the final two strikes land from Deku and Megatron. Both of them punching each other smack in the face so hard it knocks them both out. As the cons see this, they see both of their eyes, well, three eyes just turn off completely. As all you hear is a massive boom as both of their bodies hit the floor. As one of the cons would just say, "Gee, what lovely old spark, really? How hard did these two hit each other and knock themselves out?" Well, there's Megatronus. Who's the other one? No idea. He's a new con by the looks of it. Well, off to prison for these two. Somebody tell the High Council members that these two have just gone at it. Hey, wasn't this one the newest person the council members now hate? Apart from Blitzkrieg? Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, slap on the binders and let's take them down to the station. Because I sure as hell don't want to deal with this again. Aye, sir. As they would all get them in chains and take them off to the police station. And that's actually where I'm leaving it, guys. Sorry this one's extremely short. But hey, I hope you like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.